Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today's discussion video is not something I usually do in demonstration videos, but this is something I want to come on and talk about. This is my honest little thing about Gulf Coast ceiling fans, but it's not something, disclaimer guys, it's not something to hurt the company or something, but it's some suggestions for what they can improve upon, but it's not something that would hurt the company, but it's just something I want to talk about. Don't get me wrong, Gulf Coast fans are always a great company to start with when you're collecting ceiling fans. For example, we're looking at this Tiara right here. And don't get me wrong, this is still a very good fan. I mean, it's very powerful, but that's the good side. But however, here's something I want to discuss about. Is about their speed range necessarily on some of their fans, like the Tiara, the Riviera 2, the Dixie Belle, all those cool fans. Don't get me wrong, but I do like the fans. Don't get me wrong, I do love their fans, but here's something. Their speed range could be improved upon, because what I mean, the speed ranges seem to be a little bit too close together and to be a little bit too fast on the lower speeds. For me, I like to have a slower low. And keep in mind, we're looking at this Tiara on the pull chain here, just so you can see. And yes, I did modify it to get the low speed to go a little bit more slower and mellow, but even after modifying the low speed, it still doesn't change the medium speed on how fast it is. I mean, when you get this fan from factory, the low speed is just as fast as most mediums on most any fans. Most 52-inch fans, the low speed would be just as fast as the medium speed. So that's one thing I kind of have a little bit of a gripe about, but something that could be talked about is that, that the low speeds are way too fast. Medium speed on them is too fast as well, because it's like high speed. Like, when you look at this fan, it's just as fast as a 2.0 amp original on medium, which is pretty fast. Which, honestly, I think this fan would have been better off as a 4-speed fan instead of a 3. Which, I mean, I like to have more speed range, as you can see. But it's nothing that would hurt the company, but it's just something I want to talk about, why I think they should have given this fan a 4-speed range instead of just 3. As you can see, that medium speed is just way too fast right here. And high speed's great, don't get me wrong. This is how we all love our fans, is that we like to have a strong high speed, an average nice medium speed, and a nice slow low. But we love our fast highs, so don't get me wrong, they do good on the fast high speed, but honestly, when I'm putting this fan on this 4-speed wall control right here, you'll notice the difference when I slow this thing down. And yes, when I put it on this control, this is like medium high right here. It's a little bit slower than the factory medium, which I like that speed range. And let's crank this fan down to medium on this control. Which I prefer, when you put this fan on this control right here, it seems to give me just the right speed range, as you see. Now we're on medium. This is how medium should be, in my opinion. Should be like. And most of us like our mediums like that. And for the low speed, I would show you that low, we always like to have our slow lows like this. Which should look like this more likely, instead of a medium looking low speed, which I just showed you. This is how it should be, or low, because this is a nice aesthetic low, because we like to see the full beauty of the fan when it's spinning nice and slow. So that's one thing about could be improved upon Gulf Coast, but yeah, I say that their fans are still very good. It's just some things need to be improved upon, like their speed range. Like the medium and low speed need to be a little bit slower. But the high speed's great. We love the high speeds, though. That's why the high speed is just fine. Just leave it alone. But medium and low could be tuned up just a little bit more to be a little bit slower, but as you can see here how this fan works. So as you can see what I mean, that, yeah, that's why I honestly think Gulf Coast should have been, and some of their AC motor fans should have been 4-speed instead of 3. Thank you for watching, and see y'all next time.